911, where's your emergency?
My grandson shot his daddy up there.
Damn.
You said your grandson shot your son?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Would you get somebody over here, please?
Do you know where your grandson is?
No, he ran back there and got in his car with his mama.
Damn.
Grandson shot his son.
It's crazy.
Son is upstairs.
It's just before 3 p.m. in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where police respond to an apartment after a caller reported that a teen had shot his own father.
This is crazy.
Atkinson, Unit 8.
Why would you shoot your own daddy? That's the hood right there.
We got entry here. We got entry right here.
Right there. Across the street.
Across the street. 5190. 5190, supplied.
Who's that?
Hey, did the shooter run? Where's the runner at? Where is he? The shooter's up there?
No.
Not me.
Yeah, they're trying to censor that so that we won't see any undesirable scenes.
Grandson?
Yeah, we won't get to see that.
Not us. The medical and us.
Hey, Tom, I'm sorry, CPR.
Commencing CPR.
Do we have...
We got a scene.
Yep,
You know where grandma is?
They don't want to show the crime scene.
Apartment's clear. Apartment's clear. Sorry, just cases going wrong with you.
Just look at the apartment.
Cases everywhere.
Damn, is that where they live?
Can you go get...
That place,
I got the gun right
look
here.
at the couch. It looks like a roach
We got
infested
firearms right here.
house.
Inside, police find 47-year-old Corey Williams Sr. suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. First responders attempt life-saving measures, but the victim was pronounced dead on scene a short time later. Next, officers get a chance to assess the situation and talk to potential witnesses.
Nobody saw nothing. I know it's going to end up like that.
Where's grandma?
Nobody will be willing to talk.
There's no one in the apartment.
Where's the first witness?
House is crazy.
The grandfather, whoever was downstairs, said he just heard about it.
She has heard about it?
He hadn't even been up here. That'll be at least 10 cases in here.
Yeah, there's projectiles all over the damn place.
Look at the
You
couch.
okay?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
Did you hear anything? See anything?
I just heard, I had my door closed. I was in my room, but I just heard she shot.
Okay.
And put him in the house.
Do you know your neighbor? Corey? Corey Williams?
Yeah, that's his dad right there.
That's his father?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the old man that called the cops.
No. And Corey and his father. You are Jesus.
How old is your son? Yeah. Okay. How old is Stan? Okay. What's your grandson? What's your grandson? He's 18. His name Corey. Okay. Okay. How is he?
Police quickly identify the suspect as 18-year-old Corey Williams Jr., the victim's son, who is MIA at the moment.
So the question is, sorry for pausing the video, what could push a son to shoot his own father? Like, what can your dad literally do to you that will push you to pull out a firearm and shoot him? Just unalive him like that.
Multiple chest shots.
Do we know how many yet?
It's, I'm just from listening, 8 to 9 to the chest, another 2 to 3 in the left arm, another 2 to 3 in the hip pelvis area. That's just what I've been able to find.
8 to 9 shots.
What she says.
Well, the other, he lives here, I think. the son and the mom just got evicted, maybe according to his dad.
Probably from here.
No, they got evicted from somewhere else, he thought. And now that's maybe why they were
Crash here for a minute.
possible. And he was carrying luggage out with him.
The boy was.
The 18-year-old. But he said there was like 5 to 6 other kids with him.
Oh, that's weird.
That's really weird.
So now
I want to
the
see a
whole-
beautiful face.
But he
Pop.
said the grandson said he shot him.
As officials begin to gather information, they learn that the suspect allegedly fled the scene with his mother and siblings. Moments later, we get a look at a weapon found on the scene.
Then the gun itself is a Smith & Wesson.
Yes.
Police locate a firearm near the body, described in a police report as a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Investigators also note 11 shell casings scattered around the apartment. Moments later, officers holding the scene notice some suspicious documents.
Looks like
With shell cases scattered all over the place, it means that the guy really wanted to empty the clip. That's something crazy. That's something gangster right there.
he's asking for custody.
Oh. Interesting. He's trying to get custody from the mom probably because she lost her place. So maybe he filed a quick emergency injunction.
Yeah.
And mom didn't like that?
Possibly.
Keep this in mind for later. Next, about 2 hours pass before the suspect is tracked down at another family member's apartment and confronted by U.S. Marshals.
Corey Williams, this is the Milwaukee Police. Open the door. Corey,
The U.S.
open the
Marshal
door.
don't play.
Open the door. This is gonna get breached. It's open it. Open it now.
What's he saying? I can't hear him.
Run off the back door or something. Let me see your hands. Corey, come out, Corey. Come out. Come out. Sir, come on out.
The baby's already.
Who else is in here? Who else is in here?
Police identify the suspect seen here as Corey D. Williams,
The victim's
teen
son.
suspected of killing his father hours earlier.
The baby, can I get my sister? Can I get my sister? Can I get my sister?
Yes, all right.
Can I please?
Hey, let me see your hand.
Next, Corey Jr. is escorted to the police station where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
So who all lives in that building off of 11th and Atkinson?
It was my father, and then for a little bit it was my little sisters.
Did you stay over there yourself?
For a little minute, yeah.
Okay. What kind of duration, like from when to when did you live there?
For like, I said like 3 months.
Okay. Do you remember how long ago that was?
No,
You know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
it was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
He looks like
You
a
stopped
chill
living there about
guy.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he kicked me out.
Okay.
You heard that right. Corey says his father kicked him out
His
of the
father
apartment
kicked him
just
out.
2 weeks before the shooting. A
Yeah,
statement
so
which piques investigators'
They,
interest.
they had
Let's continue.
issues in the family.
You said you were kicked out a couple weeks ago. Are you able to kind of explain why that happened, or?
He was asking me to do something, I refused, and he just kicked me out.
Okay.
Do you remember what he was asking you to do?
He was telling me to tell my mother something, and I refused, and he kicked me out the same night.
Do you remember what he wanted you to tell your mom?
No.
Why did you guys go over there yesterday?
My mother was trying to get them. She was trying to get like a police escort and told her to go down there and try and grab them first. Before she called them for an escort. Like she called them once. They told her to go there and try and grab them. And if he denied her, grabbing them, she'd step out and call them again. She'd get a police escort.
Okay.
And your mom wanted to pick up all the rest of the kids that were over there. So besides your older sister and you, the rest of the kids were there.
Yeah.
Corey explains that he and his mom had gone to the apartment to pick up his siblings after a custody issue arose. We'll learn more about that later. Now, Detectives want to know what exactly led up to the shooting.
So when you guys get there, do you guys knock at the door, or how does that work?
We went to the front door. We were ringing our grandfather's doorbell so he can let us in.
Okay.
He didn't let us in. We went around back, and there's like a...
Was your dad there?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't home when you guys got there? How long do you guys think you were there before your dad came home?
Like... I said like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 20.
Okay, and then if you're able to kind of explain what happened.
But when he came in?
Yep.
He came in.
He's
Like through the
confused.
front door. I was grabbing my stuff, putting it in a suitcase. Like my computer and my clothes. He came in, and him and I started to argue. Then I kind of butted in and just told him to like move around, let us leave. He started tussling me at me like right here. He was throwing me around.
Okay, so he grabbed him.
And at this point, he had
With
a
a gun?
gun in his hand.
Wow.
And what kind of things was he saying to you when this was going on?
I don't really remember that. He was cussing at me, I know that. Telling me to have respect.
And where's everyone else when this is going on?
They're right there. They're next to me. They're trying to like pull his hand off my collar.
So everyone was in the
Okay,
building?
so
Yeah.
there were people around.
When you said throwing you around, can you kind of describe how that was?
Like flinging me around. Like one hand, I can't really like, not like picking me up, like flinging me around.
Okay.
Like,
Do you know what happens then?
and he swings me around to the dining room, like the dining room kitchen table.
Yeah, you can
He
tell
swings you over
because
there.
look, from what he's saying, you can tell that the whole place was a mess when the police got there. It's like the house was very unkept, from the couch, clothes around, paper everywhere. It seems like some scuffling went on right there before the police got back, before everything took place, or let me say before his daddy got shot. That was what happened.
I know this is really tough, man. I can't even put myself in your shoes.
He swings me over to the table. And there's a firearm on the table. Or a gun. Yeah, I grab it and I shoot him.
Corey admits to shooting his father during an alleged altercation, but
said the
detectives continue digging for more answers.
What happened after that?
He left. Then left the like. My mother called the police. And then we left.
Did your siblings go with you?
Like to the car?
Yep.
They went the moment it went down, like they left. Like they ran.
Okay. Do you remember who drove?
Mother.
Okay. After you shot the weapon, what did your dad do?
He fell for me.
Okay. Did he say anything?
No.
And then, do you think when you were done shooting it, do you think it was empty?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably.
He can't
Now,
remember.
detectives confront Corey Jr. with some new information that they say is not exactly adding up with his story.
Can you try to remember how many times you shot? Like, was it more than 5 or less than 5?
More.
Was it more than 10 or less than 10?
It was more than 5.
For a 9mm, I
Okay,
think
so
he
5 to
emptied
10?
the clip.
Wait, is it more than 10 or do you remember?
I don't.
Okay.
He can't. Everything
when
was so
your dad
fast.
fell, did you continue to shoot from your recollection?
No.
No?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
By the time you fell, it was
Okay.
Okay. Because we'll bring in a few photos, and the only reason why we asked that is because in the crime scene where he was, there was casings around his body.
Yeah.
No.
One of the things that I'm concerned about down the line is that the autopsy shows that potentially maybe he was hit while he was already on the ground. If that's the case, I just want to jump ahead of that and figure out why that would be. So if that happened, I would really appreciate kind of the explanation behind that versus hearing it one way now and then figuring it out later. Because I'm not calling you a liar at all. I just want to get ahead and figure out what happened.
Yeah, I'm done.
They think he's lying.
Okay, that's it.
They think he's lying, like everything doesn't add up.
Corey ends the interview and is booked into jail for second-degree reckless homicide and use of a dangerous weapon. Next, detectives bring in Corey's mother, who allegedly escorted him away from the scene. Let's see what she has to say.
But we do need to get...
Look, from the way I see things, even from the mama, like those kids had to endure a lot of domestic violence from their deadbeat dad. You see, she has her hair on cap and she's going through a lot. If not, why would she file for custody? Make it make sense.
More of an understanding as to what happened. And I guess you told him kind of a motive yesterday as far as him forging your signature.
Yeah.
Now, is that true?
Yeah, that wasn't a motive, but that wasn't the reason why. It was kind of the reason why I went over there, but I was already wanting to go over there. Okay. But then once I got that call, it was like, yeah, I need to officially go over there because at this point, I feel like he was going a little bit too far with things. Okay. He was doing a lot. So once they called and told me that he forged my signature, I was like, okay, I'm just go over here and grab them really quick because at this point, like, you can't just do court papers and then sign my signature on them and then say that that's
it's
official.
illegal.
The suspect's mother says she was informed by the state that her ex had allegedly forged her signature on custody documents, prompting the initial reason for her arrival at the apartment. That's where she says she intended to pick up her children, who had been temporarily staying with their father while she searched for a place to live.
And that's illegal. You can't forge people's signature. You can't force someone. Sorry, you can't forge someone's signature on court documents. You can go to jail for that.
Up there to do like custody papers and stuff. Why? And all I need is just for you to help watch the kids until I find a place to stay.
Was it releasing all your rights and him taking complete rights of the kids, or was it? What was the paperwork with?
I have no idea. I didn't really read it. They didn't really say exactly what it was. So I'm guessing I'm thinking it was releasing all my rights and over to him.
Why would he do that?
I have no idea. When he can hardly even take care of himself. So I ended up just dropping them off at their dad's house, and then I was in my car. Okay. But I just need him at that moment to just, take the kids for me. I was not like I said, I was abandoning him or anything, so I wasn't.
And then how many kids you don't have to name, how many kids do you have with Corey?
Together we had 6 kids together.
Whoa.
2 of them is in his.
Okay. I guess
6 kids.
Parts that you left out that we know there's just more to expand on. And I get it, you're scared. It's a trust issue. You've never talked with him before. Now this is your second interview with Mike. We're not gonna lie to you. We just want to hear an account as what happened. You know what happened to Corey?
No, like I said, when I was walking out the door, that's when everything happened when I walked out the door. As soon as I walked out into the hallway, I heard the gunshots and I turned around and I seen Mr. Williams on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get contacted that there was this false signature, and then what do you do next?
And then that's when I put on my clothes, and then I contacted Corey and I said, hey, you guys put your clothes on because I want to go over there and grab the babies or whatever because your dad is doing too much, so I just want you guys to go over there.
Talk to your son, Corey.
Yeah, Corey Jr. I just asked him like, hey, could you and Aiden come down there with me just for like safety reasons so I can go grab the kids. Okay. After I got that call from the court, I called the non-university police line to see how can I get a police escort. And they told me to go down there and try first. And if I have to be in the area. And if I try first, and if he doesn't give me the kids first, to go back to the car and to call them, and they will come out and do the escort. And that's what I was going to do.
This is what I don't get it. You know, sometimes we need the law enforcement agency to be on our side. It's like she wanted to do the right thing. She called the police. I know my husband. I know he's a crash out. I know he's a deadbeat dad. I don't want to be having issues with him. I just want to go inside and grab my baby. So can you please get me an escort just to prevent issues from happening, or to prevent things from escalating? But you just straight up told her to go inside, and if he refuses, you should call you back. What if things turn sideways?
But I took my sons with me for safety, just in case, because me and Corey has a history of domestic violence. Just in case he decided.
Which is reported.
Yeah, just in case he decided to want to put his hands on me, I just had my sons with me to, you know, help de-escalate things. When I got there, he wasn't there, so I just started putting their stuff on, getting them together. But then as we were getting them together, he came in the middle of that. And then he was.
Did he know you were going to be there?
No.
No, okay.
It was
so maybe it was a surprise to him that you were there.
Yeah, that was a surprise
and
visit.
then I was just like, you know, I'm coming to get the kids. And he's like, no, you can't do it, trying to show me that paper that he forged. And I'm like, I know you, that's just a paper that I know that you found off the line and you printed up and you typed it out and just took it into the court.
Yeah.
That's not legit, that's not real.
It's not legit.
So I was like, you know, where he's like, you're still not gonna leave, you're not gonna leave, you're not leaving. And I'm like, yes I am. But then at that point, I was gonna go walk out to my car. I was gonna tell the boys to come on, let's go. And I was gonna walk to my car and call for the escort. But before I can do that, that's when everything just escalated from there.
So what was the trigger point?
The trigger point was like when me and Corey Sr. was talking in a conversation, and then Corey Jr. stepped in and told him like pertaining like, let us go. It was like something in that matter, like let us go, move out the way, let us go. And then after that, that's when they started getting into it and getting into a tussle, and then I had to step into them like twice to break it up.
They got into a tussle, okay.
Yeah.
Who's all in the apartment when the arguings occur?
It's everybody, and then I had my little ones go out into the hallway.
Who's everybody? Just name.
So it's me and all 8 of my children and Corey Sr.
Okay.
How long were you in the hallway for?
Like I want to say, like a second. Like I walked, as soon as I walked out the door. Bam, 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 bam. That's when I heard it. And I turned back around and I ran back to the house. No, my kids don't have a father. I don't have a dad.
Now detectives confront the suspect's mother with information they say doesn't add up with her original story.
Here's my question for you.
I was in the hallway. That's when I heard the guns in the hallway. I ran back, like I said, when I heard the gunshot. I ran back in, and then I seen what was going on. I said no, and I screamed, and I yelled like, Corey, what's going on? What happened? What did you do?
What did he say?
I can't even remember what he said. I don't even think he really said anything.
We gotta be a little more honest here.
Yeah, everything is so...
Listen to me. The fact that you don't see a gun at all, that is just so far from the truth.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't see a gun. By the time I was in the hallway and came back in, I don't know if he stuck it up under his shirt, tossed it, I don't know what he did with it.
I know what happened, and if you were in there first, you would have seen what happened too.
So, Aiden is telling us that when he gets in, so if you're before him, okay, so he's following after you, right? He's saying that he clearly sees Corey standing there with the gun pointing still at Corey.
Yeah, that's the part I blanked out on. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't see that part.
Damn.
This is the gun I seen. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is the gun I seen. I don't remember these 2 guns.
Okay, that's fair. Where do you see that one?
And this the one I seen. No, remember. That's what I see. That's what I seen. I don't remember it like that's what I seen. Cause I'm like everything was all fast and I blacked out. I heard the gunshots, but I didn't see a gun. But then now I'm thinking about it. This is the gun I did see.
I think that was the murder.
Can I have somebody here to represent me too?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're here for aiding a felon.
I'm not aiding anything.
Well, I don't think he ever told you. So just
I didn't aid anything.
just so that you know.
I didn't aid anything, and then I go to school too. I have I get back to my kids. I was not trying to make sure that Corey didn't go to jail or anything. I was not trying to aid a fugitive or anything.
Court records show Corey later accepted a deal and pleaded guilty to homicide by negligent handling of a dangerous weapon or explosive. He was initially sentenced to 5 to 8 years in a state correctional facility, but the judge stayed the sentence and instead imposed 5 years of probation, sparing the teen years behind bars. Subscribe now for easier access.
Let's acknowledge the fact that the judge did a very good job. You know, he understood the whole situation. It was like a family issue and everything escalated. Corey didn't want to kill his father. So he did the right thing. He gave the teen a chance to put his life together and not spend the rest of his life behind bars. And I really respect the judge for doing that. So that's it, folks. Subscribe, like, share if you want more of reactions like this. You know, I'm in a bad mood today because this is exactly 1 year I lost a friend to cancer, and I'm really sad. Yeah, I'm really sad.